G'day! In today's video I'm opening up a Nokia C12, also with the model number TA1535, with a damaged charging port. And what I'm hoping to be able to do here is to remove just the bottom section, or lift up just the bottom section, and hopefully I can replace the charging port itself. The cable has been incorrectly inserted and in turn has damaged the port, so hopefully I can save some time and just replace it. I will find out in just a moment. Once all these screws are taken out, I should hopefully be able to lift up this section. We'll bend it slightly, but that should be enough for me to get in there. Or if I'm lucky, this whole section just comes off. Like that. Brilliant. That's not bad, I'm happy with that. We'll look up a bit closer. We see one port down here. This is going to lift up. This is going to click off. And look at that, we do not even have a screw holding it in. Well, not that I'm seeing. Do have a fair bit of adhesive holding it in though. Unless it's a particular angle. No. There we go. We're out. One very simplistic charging board. I'm hoping I've got a replacement port like one of these, and I can use a hot air station to replace it. Right there. HRD written on there. Guess we'll find out. I'll take this off heat now. I think this one looks to be relatively close. The spacing of the legs are very similar. The pin configuration looks to be the same. I think I should be able to use this one on there. I do believe it's also the right way down here, where the pins are. So I'm going to use a hot air station to remove that, and hopefully successfully attach this one. And that ended up using 250 degrees Celsius at around 90% flow on my quick hot air station, and that came off relatively easily. Just to get a little bit twisted, but that would be okay. I want to see if there's the dud one, and there's my replacement one. Are they going to match up? I hope so. Oh, dropped in. It's like it wants to live there. Brilliant. Next up is adding some more solder under there. And I should be able to heat that up and put that straight into position. Just wants to live there. That's just a generic one. Generic micro USB. And one of these kits does the job just fine. So this should be hopefully a relatively quick fix. Brilliant. And there we go. One port replaced. Did accidentally lose the antenna connector over here, but that's been since replaced. So we should be pretty alright to go. Reinstall them, this should be pretty darn simple. Lining it up. Pushing it in. Hello. This bottom section here should push back over the top. Matter of putting down those black screws, or putting it back in those black screws. And I'll give it a test out from there. Or even if you're not sure, just put those bottom screws in. And put battery in, connect up some power. Just put a couple of screws in the bottom here just to hold it. Put the battery in. And from there, should be able to plug in power. Give that a quick test. Plugs in just fine. There we go. Unplug that. Ask to plug in power. Plug in power. Cool. I'm going to continue putting these screws in, which isn't really not that many of them. And put the back cover on, stick it on charge, and wait for it to power up. Just because I accidentally knocked off the antenna connector, or the antenna, I'll stick that and make sure it gets serviced. There we go. I'm going to stick that on charge. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We are now fully charged. It does say emergency call, but there is no SIM card in there. But I'm going to assume it should be all good. Anyway, that's one Nokia repaired and ready to be reused. Excellent. Bye.